Hello Aquarius! This is your astrology forecast for October. It's a very strong month up there in the heavens because not only do we have solar and lunar eclipses happening, which are very powerful, but we've also got Mercury going retrograde from the 5th to the 26th of October. So let's look at how this is playing out in your life, Aquarius. Where is it happening for you? We're going to start with Mercury retrograde on the 5th of October. So starting here, Mercury is retrograde at 2 degrees of Scorpio in your 10th house, and then retrograding, back into your 9th house as well. So what does this mean? Well, Mercury retrograde, first thing to say, do the usual, take the usual precautions. Back up your important documentation, try and get repairs done on any kind of machinery, and probably don't buy any kind of technological equipment during the retrograde, and if you must, keep the receipts. So with it happening here in your 10th house, this is a time, really, Aquarius, to be reflecting on your career, on your work, on your place in the world. It's time to reflect on that, to think about, well, am I really doing what I want to do? Great, if the answer's yes, fabulous. But do I need to reinvent myself in some way? Because anything beginning with the letters RE during a Mercury retrograde, so revise, reevaluate, reassess, rejuvenate, all these words, reconsider. Reconsider your career, and many of you have been doing that, Aquarius, because with Saturn right up here at the top of the chart, some of you who've been working really hard have actually started to achieve results and be seen in your field of expertise. Others are having endings, completions, and having to start again. And this is a reflective time about what it is you want in your work. Keep a paper trail during the retrograde. There can be misunderstandings connected to work, but it's also a time when you might want to write about some of your experiences. Mercury retrograde is a wonderful time for writing, journaling, getting information out of your head down, and your thoughts tend to be clearer because the thinking process is slower. It's just when you get into communications with other people there can be misunderstandings, and there could be misunderstandings at work. Now, Mercury also retrograding through the 9th house, so this is a wonderful time for rethinking your education, maybe deciding that you're going to learn something new or teach something new, but re-evaluating your knowledge, re-evaluating what you believe in. And we've also got Sun and Venus there in this 9th house for the first 23 days of the month. So these guys are helping. These guys are saying, you know, where would you like to travel to? And you don't forget you can travel in your mind, and soon with virtual realities, 3D virtual realities, it's going to get much more powerful. Maybe Aquarius, because you're an inventor, maybe you'll be involved with these new technologies in some way. This is a great time as well, the 9th house, it's all about reflecting on your spiritual growth. Your interest may be in astrology or all things esoteric, all things unseen, metaphysical, things beyond the physics of our universe that we know right now. But this is an opportunity for meeting somebody from overseas, from having a romance with someone from overseas. I'd have to say, if you do get into a new romance at this time, I really would be careful not to go into it too quickly, because sometimes after Mercury goes direct on the 26th, you might just have a change of heart. So, and you may not, but just allow yourself that space during this retrograde to change your mind. often happens. You do things during a retrograde. Obama signed his first oath of allegiance during his presidency. He swore it in the first presidency during a Mercury retrograde. It seems that the Americans, they love to have elections during Mercury retrogrades, and so there are good things to do during retrogrades and not so good things to do during retrogrades. And during this particular retrograde, it's a wonderful time for thinking about what wisdom do you have to share with the world. Doesn't matter how old you are, wisdom isn't necessarily connected with age, but you have something that you want to share as well. It's also a good time for publishing, writing that book and publishing it as well. Now, on the 8th of October, we've got this full moon lunar eclipse happening at 15 degrees of Aries. And for you, that's happening right down here in your 3rd house. So, eclipses. Eclipses have effects for up to 6 to 9 months afterwards. And it's happening here with Uranus. So, for you, there could be it's often a time to let go of something, that's not been working for you. Maybe you're going to let go of a course of study that you've been doing. Yeah, maybe it's just not the right course for you. Maybe it's time to let go of a relationship, a friendship. Maybe it's time to let go of some beliefs that you've been holding on to so that you can go into something new. And sure, your whole beliefs are being shaken up, and it's good. It's going to enable you, your Uranus is your ruler, so this is going to shake up what you think is true for you. Maybe you think you're not so adaptable, but maybe you'll be put into a situation where you have to be adaptable and flexible, and you will be able to do it. Because you are a fixed sign, Aquarius. Once you get fixed on your opinions or fixed on something, it's hard to change you. You know, I've seen Aquarians stay in marriages for 20 odd years when they're really unhappy, and just staying there because, yeah, got to try and do it right. So don't forget, it's time to let go of unhealthy habit patterns during this full moon lunar eclipse. On a lighter note, on October the 11th, we've got an opposition of Venus opposite to Uranus, exactly. So this could bring a surprise. A surprise, sparks flying, something unexpected. It could be an unexpected visitor arriving, or it could be something unexpected from overseas happening, an overseas connection, maybe an invitation to speak or talk or work overseas. On the 14th of the month, we've got quite a lucky day where Venus, busy Venus here, is going to be sextile to Jupiter. So especially with it happening in your relationship house, this could be a sudden romance, a romance that feels fated as though it's meant to happen. But something nice with your relationships. So look for it, deliberately search for it during this aspect, and you'll probably find it. Now on the 23rd of the month, we've got the new moon solar eclipse happening at 0 degrees of Scorpio, and it's happening right up here in your 10th house. So Aquarius, this month there's going to be a big focus on your career, your destiny path. What is your contribution? What do you want to give to the world? The 10th house is about the world. What is it you are doing? What are you ambitious for? What do you want to achieve? What would you like to do? This new moon is an opportunity for new beginnings, setting new intentions. You can set some powerful new intentions at this time that can start to manifest for you gradually. Plant the seeds over the next 6 to 9 months. And even helping you later in the month, we've got the Sun coming to join these aspects here, and Venus on the 24th of the month, and on the 25th of the month they are conjunct. So if you've been searching for an idea, searching for something with help with your career, this is great towards the end of the month. You're getting some help, somebody wanting to support you, or you just supporting you, or you finding a career that gives you great pleasure. Venus is about pleasure, is about enjoyment. And we've got as well this vibrational energy of the fire planets happening with the Jupiter in Leo and the Uranus in Aries and Mars in Sag for the first 26 days of the month. And this is highlighting relationships. Lots of changes, lots of new opportunities in relationships. So be ready for that. Stay open for it. With Mars in this 11th house for the first 26 days, this is a great time to put energy into friendships, relationships, organizations that you feel passionate about, doing something for humanity, for our world at large, for really putting your energy into your dreams, your goals, your wishes, the things that you want to see not only in your life, but that you want to see in our world. We are having a shift of consciousness. This is a powerful time. These next years are shown that that is so with the astrology. So enjoy it, research, learn, get the knowledge. You are knowledge seekers, especially Aquarians, and we're moving into your age of Aquarius. This is you coming into your uniqueness, everything about you that is special. Don't try to conform. You're never going to be able to do it as an Aquarian. You may try, but don't try and do it. Find your unique place. And that's what's being asked from you, from the planets this month. So I wish you a great month. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.